Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greeting everyone. Today I'm gonna explain to you guys about my analytical exposition text with the title of Privacy and Security Vulnerabilities of Wireless Sensing for In-Home Monitoring. Before we continue on, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Reyhan Akbar Bintang Pramuditya. I'm from Class K, Business Administration. We start off by looking at the thesis. As health expenditure rise, many countries and corporations shift from doctor-focused health services to patient-focused health services. This shift, accompanied by the increased use of wireless sensing, worries some who see the threat it might pose for security and individual privacy. That include the lack of consent and personal data attack. This can worsen the patient's mental health by triggering patient anxiety. The first argument. It increased public worries that this data can be taken without their consent, because essentially there are no real guidelines from the Indonesian government for the use of the machine. There are no specific when or where the patient data is taken. Some argue that the machine needs to be efficient, so they need to take emergency data whenever it needed to. But eventually, if they continue on without this issue being resolved, which will result in public mistrust. The second argument, not to mention that the personal data of someone that is being saved is prone to hacking. Some of these issues like snooping, clone wormhole, spoofing, etc. that attract network traffic by advertising its fake routing update that alter the information, lead to the possibility of intercepting, altering, and fabricating the patient data. Other security attacks include impersonation and eavesdropping. Those issues can lead to patient anxiety due to paranoia that the device could be used to monitor and track the person, because as we all know it, that the biological and medical data of a person is a very sensitive information. While a sensor that monitor continually can also lead to more anxious feeling and discomfort for the patient because of the intrusion into their private life. Lastly, reiteration. Ultimately, the general public need to understand the possibilities of implication when using wireless sensor for monitoring. There are many possible scenarios like earlier, like the lack of consent and personal data attack, that can lead to anxiety for the patient. So it is important to be aware of those drawbacks. But importantly, the institution must limit and regulate its use. When security measure has been taken for the use of the wireless medical sensor, they will be welcomed into our medical field with open arms as our state-of-the-art technology. Thank you. The source that I use during analytical exposition tech is mainly from Communication Sensing and Imaging CSI webinar by University of Glasgow, but I also use some complementary sources like Springer, YouTube, and IG Global. Thank you for your attention. Thank you for your time. I hope you will have a great day and stay awesome.